Welcome back to another Trade Journal video. This is Trade Journal number 75. And before I jump into this week's trades, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of my trades. So jumping into the first stock that I have been trading is Facebook. And I actually have no trades on Facebook this week, but I just set up a position for next week. And what I set up was a poor man's covered call. So today, right here on this candle, I sold a call expiring next Friday at this blue line, so at the $320 strike price, and the premium on this was $241. The one thing to keep in mind is that Facebook does have earnings next week on Tuesday, so I'll definitely be watching to see how price moves. If price ends up going down after earnings, then that's completely fine. I'll just collect the premium on this. If it does end up spiking, I may consider rolling this position, because my break even on the long option is much higher. So right now I'm selling calls lower so that I can collect more premium, but there's always the risk that I would need to roll this position in order to get out. Now jumping into the next stock that I have, it is TQQQ. So what I have on TQQQ, earlier this week I closed out two short calls, or two weekly calls that I was selling right here on the candle on Monday for a profit of $136, and that was kind of carry forward from last week. And kind of going into this next week, what I ended up taking as a trade was right here on Monday as well. I sold 3 call options at the 52.5 strike price, so right here at this blue line, for a premium of $405 per call. So $405 each times 3 is around $1,200 for selling those calls. My only concern with selling these calls is that I sold these calls with the intention of basically closing out this position and getting out. So if it expires above, then I would just close out the entire position, both my short calls and my long calls. But currently, with the way price action's moving, I am considering maybe rolling this position, but again, we'll see how things move on Monday. Maybe price will pull back down and I can close this short call with some profit, or if I see price continuing to move further upward, I will go ahead and roll this before we get too close to the end of the week. So those are the current trades that I have right now. Total profit this week was $0 on Facebook and $136 on TQQQ. So not a huge week, but still happy that we made some money. And right now, next week, we have $241 set up on Facebook and $1,200 on TQQQ. Again, all of that can change depending on how I roll positions. Year-to-date realized profit is 1.92%, so lower than the 1% that I'm trying to make per week, but hopefully we can get back on track as the months go on. And then unrealized, currently there's pretty big unrealized because of the TQQQ position going down and the Facebook position going down. But as always, I'm going to keep selling calls against them because they have over 500 and 700 days on each of those long option contracts. So I'll keep selling calls and collecting premium until those prices recover. And then maybe on this TQQQ position, I will actually just close out my losses and then just start selling cash secured puts right here at this level and try to capture this rise back up. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below, or if you want to hear my stock analysis on any stocks, feel free to comment that down below as well. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.